Hello everybody, welcome to the vlog. This is a road trip one down in southern Illinois, but I'm about 30 minutes away from Hadyn's place. The car is very packed, as you can see, and Hadyn doesn't like this organization a lot, so we're gonna see what her reaction is. Okay guys, I just texted her that I'm here. I need to put the phone up somewhere to sneakily get the reaction, but I don't know where to do it. We'll see. Like my hat. I always look weird with this hat and when I drive the car. Oh, look at all this stuff. Yeah, see? All right, good morning folks, or afternoon or night, whenever you're watching this. Hadyn's with me now. We got off to a little bit of a later start, courtesy of bad sleep and reckless hooligans in Urbana-Champaign. But nonetheless, we are on our way to Snake Road. Hadyn wanted some McDonald's for breakfast, so she's gonna have McDonald's and a Bang Energy. And I know you're thinking, where can I get a cool hat like that? It has my name on it. Oh, whoops. Sorry folks, got interrupted by the McDonald's lady. But if you want a hat like me, go to bassproshops.com. You can customize it. Use code BIGBRAINBUILDERS for no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it was only 20 bucks, so that's pretty good. So we're gonna get on the road soon. First stop is Giant City State Park. Dang, Hadyn's got this steaming breakfast. I don't know if you could see it. Might as well make a commercial right now. The groceries have been acquired. Next stop is Giant City State Park. We gave a guy $5 to get gas. Do a good deed is what I like to say. But we're excited. It's a lot more springy down here. Like, people just jump higher. No, but there's good leaves and buds coming up, so that's exciting. We're excited to see that armadillo, hopefully, and see some snakes. Okay guys, we made it to Giant City State Park. We're trying to pick a campsite that we want. These are the tent sites, $8 a night, so it's a good deal. We just want to figure out which one's good. Alright guys, we set up most of our stuff. It's about as cozy as it can be in here. We got 2 cots, 2 sleeping bags, 2 pads, 2 rumples, 2 grown people. But at least it'll be warm. Small tents are warmer, and so if you fill it up, it'll be warmer. Hadyn doesn't have her pillow, so not my fault. Alright Hadyn, time to climb it. Let's do this thing. Round and round. Made it to the top. Pretty neat. What do you think? Think you're tired? Well, let's go have some snacks, then go to the nature trail. Alright, if there's anything or any place to find an animal, it should be here. My eyes are not working properly today. I'm really tired and my contacts are dry, but Hadyn's good at spotting stuff lately, so maybe she'll find some stuff. You are, aren't you? Yeah. If you look closely, right there, whoops, can't really tell, sorry. There's a silkworm pouch. Wow, beautiful rock formations. Gotta go to the right side first. It's kind of like the Grand Canyon of the Midwest, I'd say. No, not at all, but this is pretty cool. If you're from the Midwest and you haven't been in the West, you gotta go. Whoa, interesting cave. So far we haven't found any animals. This reminds me of the summer we didn't find any lizards. But it's just day one and we're not even trying that hard, honestly. This is a cool spot. Anaconda. Found some squirrels. It's a cool little boardwalk. I think people like sometimes rock climb these types of things, but not here. Wow, graffiti. Kind of an interesting little place, huh?
Yeah, it's strange.
Nice canyons. Oh, this is cool. Wow, it's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Look at that rock just balancing right there. See?
Yeah.
Okay, we finally found some awesome wildlife. This giant millipede.
Don't touch it.
It's okay, just don't lick your hands. These guys are cool. It's probably, I don't know which one, it's like smoky oak millipede maybe. We'll see if it opens up. Okay, we're gonna let him go back where he was. And gently place this log back on him. But that's exciting. At least it's not a friggin' bust. Wow, interesting. All right, well, we finished this hike. We're gonna go get some firewood in town. We forgot to get some, but that millipede was pretty much all we saw. Not anything super cool today, but that's okay. We're just getting started. All right, back at camp. Tonight we're making chicken soup with a bunch of random ingredients. First time we're gonna make a specific dish, so hopefully it's pretty good, but hiking was all right. We both weren't in very good moods, kind of tired. Are you feeling better now?
Yeah.
We're gonna try hiking one more place later tonight, so hopefully that's cool.
Okay, to clarify, I was not in a bad mood. Ben wasn't feeling well.
Sometimes Hayden's not in a good mood.
Sometimes neither are you.
All right, we need chicken stock, Rice Krispies. We're gonna roast these later.
Onion.
What are you doing? Oh, I gotta make the dumplings. All right, let's get the wood. Oh.
Should we start a fire now?
No! I ripped a little bit of a hole.
I don't.
Just barely.
Oh. You can't even, Ben.
Oh, man. Dang it. I didn't bring my little knife. Oh, actually,
Okay. We're going to chop up some vegetables for our dinner. For our dinner, we're making like chicken dumpling soup. So, carrots. Now on to bell pepper.
Okay, we're gonna make the homemade dumplings.
The
homemade dumplings. You just need some flour. We're also gonna use this for a homemade bread tomorrow. But so I'm just gonna pour some in this bowl.
Yeah.
And then you just pour some water in here, obviously. Not too much, because then you're gonna have to live with that. But you just mix it up and knead it a little bit, and I'll show you when that comes up. Got some of this. We're gonna try this in the dumplings to give it a little kick. Looks like a lot, but it's not. So obviously people know how to mix dough, but you want it to be where it's like, if you ever made pizza dough, kind of just like that. Because then you just kind of pull it apart and make little blobs. So this is way too dry. We're gonna need to add some more water.
Now on to the onion.
Okay, I'm kneading the dough. This is a good consistency, because then what you do, you just pull off the little chunks and plop them in like that.
Now that we've got our mixture of onions, carrots, and peppers, we're going to saute that a little bit to kind of soften them before we do anything else.
Got some herbal tea.
Ginger, peach, turmeric.
Flour all over my hands.
I don't think they can see your head in that video.
My hands.
I know, but your head at all.
Sorry. Here is our new little camping stove just from Cabela's. I think it was only like $30. So a pretty good deal. But comes with this little case. Instructions, don't need that.
Except for you opened it upside down.
Sorry. Can you take the case? Single burner, real light. It'll be nice.
Hey, it's burning.
Self-lighting. Alright, so let's get some butter in there too to soften it up. Let's get some pepper in there. I want to put a little more of the seasoning in there to help it smell yummy. Hadyn's struggling.
That's good.
Hopefully it's not too salty. Does this stuff have salt in it?
Take the top off.
Well, we didn't rinse them, but oh well.
Dirt, never hurt anyone.
Hadyn when gets in the tooth. Ew, I'm all greasy. Okay, we finally got a decent flame, I think. What we had to do was actually use the small stove and burn up some wood to get it going. And then we put everything on. But the stew is almost done. Everything's cooked, nice and yummy. We just have to add the dumplings. Okay, dumplings are going in. Stir it around a little bit. We'll just leave the top off to let everything cook. And
you heard it here first,
2 or 3
folks.
minutes.
Leave the top off.
It's time to eat. We don't have a ladle.
We have that.
I gotta go bathroom. Will you good meal? Well, we're gonna eat and enjoy ourselves for a little bit, and I'll update you.
Hey, we need the...
Let me see in this one for fun. Getting slowly.
I'm cold.
Okay guys, well we just did a little bit of dishes. I think we're gonna hang out for a little bit. Might do a night walk just to see what's around.
It's so cold.
Yeah, you gotta get warm, use the body. But it's been pretty cool so far. There's kind of a weird group of people around us, but there's this one guy with his shirt off that he's had off since he got here. This giant youth group that they're fun, just loud. And this dog that just keeps barking, so and that guy just keeps coughing. I'm just kidding.
Ben's insisting that there's an angle at which our tent is on. Here's the entrance, and he wants to put his head up here because he thinks that like this side is higher than that side. So we're gonna test it with the level on his phone, and he thinks it's 2 degrees.
1. I said it was 1.
No, you said 2.
I said 1 after, I promise.
So you're not gonna sleep at all?
Look,
if it's a 1
that
degree.
One's 2.
Yeah, your mat is closer to the 1.
No, I got a
0. Yeah, yeah.
Time to play some games and time to go to bed. We'll see you tomorrow. What a great alarm clock to wake up to. Dogs and people being annoying. Well, good morning everybody. It's about 9 o'clock. I've been up for a while. Hadyn just would not wake up.
You fell back asleep.
But it was a little bit of a rough night. Everyone was pretty loud, like until like 1 o'clock. That dog, bro, will not stop barking. So we're kind of debating if we're gonna stay here again, but
we're gonna stay here again.
I don't know, it just sucked. And then I woke up freezing in the middle of the night, so I had to put on more layers, but we're gonna get ready, have breakfast. If you listen closely, you might be able to hear the pecking of wood from a woodpecker. That's what it is. Yeah, told you. Alright guys, we're at the visitor center just for a little bit. All these animals are here, which is amazing, but they say they find a lot of box turtles in the spring and April, so I want to find them. Okay, breakfast is yogurts and muffins. And maybe a banana. Is it yummy?
I haven't eaten it
All
yet.
the yogurt and stuff.
Oh, yogurt was good.
Let's see it. We're taking a quick detour to look at the fish hatchery. Hayden's idea, actually. Can you imagine that? Pretty interesting. Let's go see what it's about.
These are probably like close to 10,000 each. You go ahead and show your stuff.
This is what we used to do at Sunfish Pond, Hayden.
Oh,
Where's
yeah.
on?
Jeez.
Yeah, these guys are pretty big. They're like 2-3 years old, or a little bit more.
That one kicked the duck.
They're fun.
That's cool. They're really simple.
Yeah.
I like, for food, I like catching crappie lines that can send you into any kind of dock.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well that actually ended up being pretty interesting. Mark was a super nice guy. He gave us a good tour, let us feed the fish, taught us a lot. Apparently they're not getting water from the lake anymore, so they're gonna use like tap water for the next 10 years, and he's kind of mad about it. But we're gonna go find a place to hike. We were gonna go to the spillway, but these other places are looking a little cooler for now, so we're gonna find a place to hike and then make lunch.
Jeez.
Wow. Okay, be careful, Hayden. Everyone, we're on our way to Snake Road. The road's has been decimated from like storms and stuff, and Snake Road has a giant hole in it apparently. But Hayden wants to see salamanders.
I don't.
Oh, I thought she did.
No.
But we're gonna like hike and look for the salamanders and snakes and armadillos. That's what Hayden wants.
Yes.
Hopefully we see some stuff. Technically tomorrow is gonna be the better day, but we had nothing else to do really, so we came anyways.
Where the snakes go?
Found our first creature of the day. That's cool. I don't know what kind that is. Yeah, we're above Snake Road. We kind of didn't get it right. Let's go down to that rock and take a picture.
Thing like Margot.
Wow, this is beautiful.
Well, guess what I just found? Turtle down on a log in the
The
swampy area over there. Okay, sorry, I have to turn my wrist funny. But I spotted it. We didn't get a video because the way that we were driving, it was like getting blocked by stuff. But
first wildlife of the day.
whoa,
Besides the butterflies.
butterflies are cool. Okay, at first we're driving by and I said, "Oh, 2 turtles!" And so then Ben put his hazards on and backed up. And then he goes, "There's a million!" And I said, "Where?"
Yeah.
Ah, crazy.
Those guys are pretty big.
Yeah.
The big muddy.
48 turtles in this like swampy area so far. So we're out of the swamp and now we're gonna go to the other side of Snake Road to go to Salamander Road, right?
I think that's just a nickname. I've never really been there.
Well, we're
That's
gonna
what
go.
the locals call it. Alright, come here, snaky, snaky, snaky. Ooh, mushroom. Me and Hayden tried these mushrooms last night and then we started like floating around.
Yeah, it was weird.
I'm sure. Okay, this is where you like want to look for snakes in the bluffs and stuff. Technically we're not on the Snake Road part, but there still might be some here.
Hope not.
We're gonna search around. I'm only gonna film if something's cool or if we find them, so you guys aren't bored. But here's a little bit of the damage from the storm. Interesting. Okay, that place is supposedly called Otter Pond, and Salamander Cave is around here, but I don't see any caves. Maybe it's up there a little more. There's some stuff. We'll look. Oh,
Frog.
Frog jumps. We found this tiger swallow. Is that what they're called? Swallow? Tiger swallow? This is cool. We might have hit a roadblock though, Hayden. Look at that. Some little tadpoles. Comment down below what you think of them. Tons of them everywhere. Look at this little guy.
Oh, yeah.
A tree frog. He's cool. Boop.
Boop.
Saw some frogs. No sallies yet. The birds are chirping a lot though. That's kind of fun. Oh, something just moved.
That's a bumblebee.
No, I heard something in the woods. Okay, this must be Otter Pond. Other place was just a little swamp. I'm so confused on where the cave is. There's nowhere else to go, really. Guess we'll look. Oh, look at that thing.
Heron.
Oh, a white heron. Wow.
No.
Okay, we found this thing. Old turtle. Let's poke it with a stick. Wow. If anyone knows what that is. Maybe a box turtle? It's kind of sad. Okay, we saw a frog jump. No salamanders yet. This cave is eluding us. Not sure where it is, but I think we're gonna make a quick little lunch and then hike the actual snake road for a little bit. Okay, where are the tree frogs? That turtle shell is pretty neat, huh? Hello, anybody home? Hayden's getting the insulin crash from the caffeine and muffins, so we're making her lunch. Come on, give us a smile. All right, Hayden ate some food. I think it's time to try to find the snakes. Got all these interesting toadstools. So this little guy was on our car and I accidentally closed the trunk and he fell off, but he's fine.
He's not moving.
Hey, buddy. Boop. Got some cool millipedes. They're like yellow. Isn't that weird? Those actually might. I can't tell if that's one or two.
Don't pick
Should I poke it?
No, Benjamin.
Okay, guys. Right there's a pickerel fish, I think. That's cool. Yeah, that's awesome. My mistake, everyone. That's a gar. Oops. All right, guys. We found our first salamander.
Put him in the light.
I can't remember what this one's name is. It might be a cave salamander or something slimy. Isn't he cool? He's like a wet lizard. Finally, isn't he? Do you like him?
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay, let's let him go. Salamanders will actually stay in like the same 3-foot radius for their entire lives.
That's wild. Bye.
Cool. The morel mushrooms. People love these things, they say. Well, no snakes today, unfortunately. But that's okay. It was kind of early anyways. We just wanted to check it out. We're going to see some tomorrow, hopefully. But we're going to go to the spillway now to do a little fishing, make dinner, and relax. Well, it's flooded. On. Oh, yeah. Wow, look at that. That's where it drains. Don't get sucked in there.
Crazy.
This was flooded just a little bit ago. It's been a long day of hiking and exploring, but I'm gonna make some pasta for dinner. I'm gonna turn off the camera for tonight, but we'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, folks. We're packing up, cleaning up camp. Hayden's cleaning everything up. I'm making some flatbread for breakfast. We're gonna put honey on it and have some other items with that meal. But so far it's really nice weather out. It's getting warm and sunny. Hopefully there's more snakes today. We're also gonna try to catch a gar. So that's gonna be awesome. But stay tuned. Got this little guy.
Cooking on the side of the road. Ben's gonna go fishing. And there's a train.
First snake. All right, everyone. Good lunch. Thank you, Hadyn. No gar for me. I didn't do very well. I wasn't prepared, but that's okay. I did see a snake, and that's what we're here to see, because we also have to make a montage with an AI song I made. And so we have to find a lot of snakes to put in there. So hopefully we find more today. It's really warm. I'm starting to sweat actually, so that's good. So hopefully they're active. That looks like a kite pattern or something. That might actually be a moth. All right, guys, we found our first snake, a cottonmouth. He's dusty.
Don't get too close, Ben.
I know. Okay, I got my tripod set up. Hey, buddy. Beautiful. Okay, everyone. Thank you for watching. Sorry, I got a bit of the crazy hair going. But I think that was successful. We saw some snakes, saw lots of turtles, salamanders, frogs, toads, some cool birds, butterflies. No box turtles, that's okay.
And no armadillos.
Yeah, that's too bad.
That's okay.
But so we'll show you all the snakes and animals we found in a song to kind of wrap everything up. So hopefully you enjoy that, and thanks for watching. Open up, buddy.
Don't get that close.
All right, second snake of Snake Road. A little rat snake. He's cool, he's very small. These guys aren't dangerous, I promise. Look at him, he's just thinking.
No, get back.
Cottonmouth crew got their moves down pat. Toads hopping around like acrobats. Snake road shuffle, it's a creature's jam. Scales and hops and slippery glam.
No, I would not have done it. I did it.
There he is. Alright guys, number 5. There's a cottonmouth in there, you can barely see its little scales. There he is, he's moving. Going back in his cave. For the video. There he is. Like Stranger Things when Vecna comes and destroys the town. Number 7, baby cottonmouth. The swamp. Hadyn found this little guy. What a cutie. It looks like a cottonmouth, but its like head isn't. I don't know what that is. See if I open its mouth. Yeah, see, it's not. I don't think it is. Someone ID this for me, please. Oh yeah, there he is. What's that one, Hadyn? 9? Oh, sweet. Dang, boy. He was just shaking his tail. There you go.
It's a carnival of critters, no need for a
Alright, we're back at Salamander Sanction. See his cute little face. Oh, he's cute. Right there, I'm looking at my phone.
Oh, up there.